Hi guys, this is Shuaib Safir. It's really a pleasure to meet you and to talk with you. I'm also at the university economics faculty, and I hope we're going to have a great time together.
My name is Maria, and when I was in Afghanistan, they called me Mariam, and we call me Mariam here too.
Thank you so much for sharing names. This is already off to a really wonderful start. And so let me just say a few words about what we're doing here together. So World and College
Extended Hand is a tool that is based on online facilitated dialogues that bring together military personnel and civilians from conflict zones and teach to the military how to acquire cross-cultural competence, the ability to communicate with people from other culture.
The students benefit from Extended Hand by just it provides them an engagement opportunity, an open dialogue with somebody from another country, another culture, and each one of those engagements gives them context and experience that they would otherwise not have.
New structure here in Germany. 100 years ago you have to marry, but nowadays it's not necessary.
This provides them with the opportunity of actually getting a better feel for how people in the deployment area or the area where they will go to, how do they actually use the verbal and non-verbal communication.
When we see your country on television, we get the image that people are afraid of, for example, Taliban, and that they don't dare to express themselves because they're afraid.
The people in Afghanistan are tired of it, and we're not afraid of them. We're not afraid of Taliban because they are not Afghans, and we have to fight against them to kick them out of our country.
The most important element here is that you are actually having a dialogue with people living in the environment that you are deploying to.
And to know what the other side thinks of you, and then to learn more about the other side.
The way that the dialogue is facilitated teaches them to really understand the other side, to really connect, to really internalize somebody else's point of view. And this is a universal skill that later they can carry on to whatever they do, deployment or multinational unit.
What we do, and which is the harder part, is train facilitators to be in a conversation with people who are engaged with a particular topic. And what they do is pay attention to patterns of communication and rhetoric that often become traps in conversations that are not hard to get out of, but they're hard to see when you're in it.
We thought that religion was a subject that once touched upon it could potentially create distance between Danes and Afghans, but I think as it showed out, it turns out that you can use it to close the gap between us.
We all are Afghans.
My first engagement with someone from another country was when I stepped foot in Afghanistan, whereas these cadets, before they ever get commissioned, they will already have an experience or two or three where they've had a dialogue and had an opportunity to discuss an issue of relevance to them with somebody from another country.
We're 5 cadets, and none of us has ever talked to someone from Afghanistan before, so it's very interesting for all of us to make this project.
Each engagement makes them a little bit smarter, a little bit more experienced, and a little bit better at being a leader.
Defenders of land and people is vital to having an overall more peaceful world.
Conflict and unrest in any region of the world can have an impact in NATO nations. That's why we need to understand what's going on everywhere and be able to deconflict as fast as possible and as cheap as possible.
The cultural factors and cultural influences are present in every aspect of a military operation, especially if it's supposed to be a comprehensive one.
The definition of security is different between the knowledgements and the scientific.
And even in logistics and even in kinetic aspects of operations, you will find elements that could support your effort and make it more effective.
A lot of our success in our mission relies on a positive interaction with people.
The civilian doesn't know about the mission of NATO in Afghanistan. Now the people all know that they are coming to build Afghanistan, to fight with the terrorism, and also to help the local community to grow.
It's not the same because when a project is out of our university, the girls can't go out of our university.
This is important for Afghan people.
We see it as a tool for cross-cultural understanding, enhancing that in our cadets.
They really feel the benefits of the extended hand, and they really need more of it.
In an operational theater, we want to have as few misunderstandings as possible.
An extended hand is one of the best we have today, an improvement of everything that's been tried for the training of the troops in cross-cultural communication.